we've already got on our brows and foundation. Just to save some time, I use the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation in case you were wondering. Next, we're going to move on to priming the eyes. I'm using the Pure Cosmetics Cease Crease Eyeshadow Primer, which is my favorite eyeshadow primer to use. And then I'm going to go in with this Sigma eyeshadow base in the shade Provoke, just to cover up any veins or any discoloration I have on my lids, and also to assist in priming as well. Next for shadow, we're going to go into the Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I'm picking up Charmer on my Sigma E40 tapered blending brush, and I'm just going to be applying that all over the entire eye area to set our base. I'm then dipping into Sweetheart, which is a warm rosy toned shade, and I'm going to be applying this back and forth through the crease and upper crease. This is going to be our transition shade for the look. I'm then picking up Rebel on my MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to be using this to define the crease area. So I'm going to try to keep it as tightly in that crease as possible, but still blend it out so that way it looks diffused into the upper crease. So here I just messed up. A, I picked up the wrong color, and B, I applied it before I applied a base. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe it off, but I just wanted to show you guys that sometimes we make mistakes. But first, what I really wanted to do was take the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean and apply that to the lids. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with a brush, and this is going to make our black eyeshadow just really stand out and look a little bit more vibrant. Next, I'm going into Smoke Show with my Sigma E54 medium sweeper brush, and I'm just going to pack that onto the lid area while also blending out the edges using that same brush. Next, I'm taking Activist on my Morphe M514 brush, and I'm just going to be using this shade to blend that lid shade into the crease a little bit better. I'm then taking Flower Child on my Sonia Kashuk 103 brush, and I'm going to be applying that to the brow bone. I didn't want something that was too bright, which is why I went with Flower Child, which is more of like a beigey nude color. And here I'm just cleaning up the edge a little bit. Now I'm going into the Urban Decay Naked Smokey palette. I haven't used this palette in a while, but I wanted to take Armor, which is a really pretty shimmery gunmetal shade, and apply that to the lid just to add some dimension and some sheen. Next, we're just going to coat them lashes. I'm using the Pure Cosmetics Fully Charged Mascara. You guys know this is my favorite mascara. I just love the formula and the brush. So first, I'm just going to be coating the upper lashes, and then later on in the video, I'll coat the lower lashes. So for falsies, we're going in with Cocoa Lashes in Goddess. If you have House of Lashes Iconics, these are pretty much a dupe for them. So you could totally use those if you wanted to, but these are a more affordable dupe. Next, we're just going to hit that waterline. I like to do this little trick with my eyeliner, so I'll take a black eyeliner pencil and apply that to the inner half of my waterline, and then I'll take a white one and apply it to the outer half, and this kind of gives the illusion that my eyes are a little bit more almond shaped, so it's a little tip and trick for you there. To conceal, I'm going in with the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. I've been really loving this concealer lately because it's full coverage, but it's still very lightweight and still very hydrating. I'm using the shade Fair because I've been really into a super bright under eye area lately. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out with a damp beauty blender. Moving on to our contour, I'm also going to be using the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer to contour the face. I'm using the shade Deep for this. I just love the consistency of this, and the formula is really nice. It blends out really nicely, and it just feels very hydrating and lightweight on the skin. So I'm just going to go ahead and start to contour any areas that I want to sink in on my face and add shadow, and then I'm just going to blend that out with a damp beauty blender. I'm then just going to switch over to my Artist Oval 3 brush to blend out my nose contour. I love this for blending out my nose contour. It just blends it out so nicely, it fits perfectly, and everything is blended seamlessly. Here I'm just taking the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea color correcting palette, and I'm picking up this more yellowy shade, and I'm going to be using that to cream highlight my face and just apply it to any areas that I would like to bring forward. To shake and bake our face, I'm using the Airspun powder, and I'm just going to be applying that with a damp beauty blender. I feel like applying it with a damp beauty blender just makes it look a lot better and a lot more airbrushed, I would say. It looks a lot better than using a brush in my opinion, so that's why I'm using this method. And then we're just going to dust all that off with the NARS Me brush. This is my favorite brush to dust off my baking powder with. I feel like it doesn't make my under eye area look patchy. When I use other brushes like synthetic brushes, I feel like it looks patchy. So this brush is the bomb for dusting off powder. Now to warm up our complexion and bronze the skin, I'm going in with the Pure Cosmetics Jumbo Bronzer and the e.l.f. powder brush, and I'm just going to be applying it in any area that the sun would naturally hit. For blush, I'm going in with one of my faves at the moment. This is the Becca Mineral Blush in the shade Flower Child. It's a really pretty peachy pinky tone blush with a hint of golden shimmer to it, but it's not too intense or anything. It's just a really pretty blush. You guys have to try it out. And then I'm going to go ahead and start highlighting the face. I'm using the NARS highlighter in the shade Albatross. Technically it's a blush, but it's more of like a highlighting shade. So we're just going to highlight the high points of the cheeks and anywhere on the face that I want to glow. And then to intensify our highlight a little bit more, I'm going in with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Soft and Gentle. And I'm just going to be applying that right over top the other highlight. To finish off the eyes, I'm picking up Rebel and I'm applying that to the lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in to Smoke Show, and then I'm going to be applying that. I forgot what it was called for a second. And I'm just going to apply that really tightly against the outer third of the lower lash line to define it. For our inner corner highlight, we're picking up Funny Girl on our Sonia Kashuk 103 brush, and we're just going to pop that right on in there so we get a nice bright shimmery inner corner. And here we're just popping some mascara on our lower lashes. And lastly, for the lips, we're going to line them with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Rush. It's kind of like a berry toned lip pencil. It's a little bit deeper than the lipstick that I'm going to put down, so it's going to give it a nice definition. And then for the lipstick, I'm using the Urban Decay Vice lipstick in the shade Naked. It's a really gorgeous, light, pinky toned nude, and I really love it. It's definitely one of my faves from their Vice lipsticks. Alright, so that's going to be it for this tutorial. I really hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did. Also follow me on my other social medias, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. I'm super active on Snapchat, so follow me on there too. I will leave all those handles in the description bar. Also subscribe to my channel too if you're not already so you don't miss out on anything. I do have some Halloween tutorials coming up for you guys, so get excited! But hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with my latest videos. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Oh, it sounds so nasal! Okay. I have lipstick on my teeth. I think my battery's going to die.